On this slide, you see a condensed structural formula, a semi-expanded structural formula, a line angle drawing, and a ball and stick model of a common fatty acid. This particular fatty acid, I can tell by looking at the structure. Any one of these four representations will tell me that this particular fatty acid has 18 carbons. Fatty acids are distinguished by the number of carbons that they have and whether or not they contain double bonds. A common characteristic of all fatty acids is this carboxylic acid functional group, which is found at what is sometimes referred to as the head of the fatty acid. And then there's always a long alkyl chain associated with the fatty acid with varying carbon lengths. This particular fatty acid that has 18 carbons and no double bonds is called stearic acid. Okay. Let's see here. So that's the basic structure of fatty acid, which you should have already discovered. Some common unsaturated fatty acids that are found in foods and in the body are oleic acid. It is a monounsaturated acid. Okay, whereas stearic acid is a saturated fatty acid. Stearic acid is let's put it over here, saturated. Saturated, as you should have discovered, means that every carbon in the hydrocarbon chain has as many hydrogens as possible bound to it. Unsaturated means that the carbon is not saturated with hydrogens and that a double bond exists. So monounsaturated means that it contains one double bond in the hydrocarbon chain. All right, so oleic acid is a common monounsaturated fatty acid. Linoleic acid is what's called a polyunsaturated fatty acid because it has more than one unsaturation. It has two double bonds. Okay, and then linoleic acid, linolenic acid, this is linoleic acid, this is linolenic acid, is also considered a polyunsaturated fatty acid, and it has three double bonds. Okay, so that's the basic structure of a fatty acid.